Hi guys, Gijoe here, and welcome back to my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. I just received my custom dice that I ordered from Sireblood out in Los Angeles, and they just arrived here about 2 days ago. And I'm pretty excited, so I thought I'd shoot a quick video to show them off to you here. In case you haven't seen the video or you're not aware of these custom dice by Sireblood, I will post a link to his video in this description to this video, and also talk to you about how to go about ordering these. The cost for these dice were $50 US, and then I paid $7 shipping for here in the US, so I paid a total of $57. And with that I received 80 dice, and of course 20 white, 20 red, 20 blue, and 20 green. And what Sireblood did was he milled into these cubes little ones, and as you can see, the white dice are representative of any item that will attack at 1, or I guess you could say even defend at 1. So I could put a sub out here or something, but the red dice will be used for any item that, or any piece that you want to attack or defend at 2. Of course, the blue will be for any piece that you have that attacks or defends at 3, and since the fighter attacks at a 3, I have that here. And the green are for any piece that attacks or defends at a 4. So I have a attacking 4 bomber here to represent that. As you can see, each one of these is milled with a little dot in the middle, and that's the only thing that's on here. So there's nothing else on any of the other sides. So if you look at a normal die here from, say, France, of course you can tell that. Now, as you notice, there are no colors in here, and if you watch Sireblood's video, you'll see quickly that he does not paint these, and it's understandably why, because it will take some time to actually paint these, and because you have to paint all one side and flip them over after they dry and so forth. So I think he said he had like 1,000 dice or something like that, so that would have taken a lot of time. So he was upfront about that, and I had no problem with that. And I appreciate Sireblood you being upfront about that. But I'm very, very pleased, and I haven't painted my dots yet. He recommended maybe a brown, and I don't know, I may try black. I don't know if I just like the color brown, but we'll see. I may try black, but we'll see from there. So the white dice all have 1 indentation on one side. Of course, the reds have 2 ones, and if you look at this, it's supposed to correspond with both a 1 and a 2. So this red dice is for anything that's 2 or less. So there's the 2, there's the 1. And because you don't have to necessarily see a 2, all you know is that that's a hit. These are hit dice. So if I see a 1, I know it's a hit. So for the blue, you've got 3. You've got 1 there, there, and there. And so if I correspond that with here, see here, yeah. I've got, oh, there we go. There's the 1, there's the 2, and there's the 3. So just to show you how he did mill them in the proper location. Okay, so these are hit dice, so that this is a 3 or less, so any of these 1s would consider a hit for a 3 or less attacking or defending. And then of course you have the 4. So let me orientate myself here. Oh yeah. So we have the 1, there's the 2, there's the 3, and okay, something's weird there. There's the 4. I think I turned it the wrong way. Let's try that again. Maybe it's this. Yeah, there we go. There's the 1, there's the 2, there's the 3, and on the other side is the 4. Yeah. I just had it turned the wrong way. So it does correspond with the normal dice. So when I saw this idea, I absolutely loved it, and I was like, especially for $50, I have to get this. And you know, I like these dice that I got here from HBG, I believe, or Field Gaming FMG. I can't remember exactly where I got these, but I've had these for a while. But you know, as you know, I hate like picking up 3 dice. Okay, I got 3 attacking at 1, so you take up 3 and you roll it, and then I've got 2 attacking at 2, and then you roll those 2. So I love it how you know, you can kind of do like this. I've got 3 attacking at 1, 2 attacking at 2, 1 attacking at 3, and 1 attacking at 4. And then of course you just roll. And once you roll, let's do a little quickie here. Once you roll, you simply count up the hits. So I have 1, 2, it's 2 hits. And then the other thing that I really liked about this, and I saw Sireblood talk about this, was that where it also saves you time is in your second roll. So for instance, we just did our first round of battle. And let's say that as an attacker, I was just hit twice. Well, I'm going to lose 2 infantry, so all I have to do is pull out my 2 1s, boom, and I roll again. So it's that quick and easy. So I really love the idea of the dice, of the hit dice rather. Again, $50 plus $7 shipping here in the United States. You have to paint them yourselves. And he talked about, you know, a potential hairline cracks, and I haven't looked over every single one of these cubes, but from just my first glance, I really don't see any issues, and if there are any, they're so minute that it really doesn't matter. But one thing I will say about this is I did notice that the dice were a tad bit heavier than the ones that I have from, I believe, FMG. So, not that that's good or bad, I'm just saying that they're different. So, these feel a little bit lighter to this, or than these rather. So, in just doing some practice rolls, I realized that I might have to, you know, put a little bit more on it if I want it to turn over a little bit more. But very, very pleased. So that's a kind of a cool new customization that I got in. And so thank you, Sireblood, for one, providing this to the community, and then also accepting my my order, and of course getting it to me in a timely manner. I greatly appreciate it. So I'll get those painted up, and that'll be that. So excited to get those into gameplay here soon. Now the other customization that I want to talk to you briefly about is something that GeneralHandGrenade talked about, and these are these fuel gauges. And he talked about one of his videos where he had worked with, I think, Doug at HBG, Historical Board Gaming, about creating these, and he kind of kept it a secret for a while until they came out. But as soon as he put up his video, I was like, whoa, those are so cool. Because this is one of the issues that I had problems with so often, and to be honest with you, I'm sure there was a time or two, or maybe even dozens of times, where either myself or a friend inadvertently kind of got some planes mixed up, and maybe some that were coming from places didn't, you know, you really weren't sure where to land them because you really kind of lost place of how many movements that you made. So this was a fabulous idea. Thank you, GeneralHandGrenade, and of course Doug over there at Historical Board Gaming for putting these into circulation for our community. You know, when I first got these, I thought, you know, it might be kind of cool if you know, you put them on the top like this, but then you can't really see it. So you know, GeneralHandGrenade, I saw him, he was just doing it to where maybe you put planes here like this, or if you got a couple planes that maybe are flying around and they both only have one marker or one space left to fly, you can maybe put it next to them like that way. Because if you do it like this and put them underneath, then that of course is going to take more of these markers, and then even with that, you can't even read how much fuel, so to speak, is left. Plus, this whole package comes together, I think, $8.95 US. So, which I think is a decent, fair price. So, having them off to the side here think works great. So that was a huge asset to my gaming experience. So I can't wait to get those into gameplay a lot as well. So just wanted to come with you with a fairly quick video to show you my new and recent customizations from historical board gaming and General Hand Grenade, as well as Sireblood. And I know General Hand Grenade did a cool little giveaway with one of his little questions that he did, I think, on a little battle over here in Hawaii, I believe. And unfortunately, I didn't win it because I was hoping to win these right here. But as soon as I didn't win that, I jumped on historical board gaming right away and bought these because these were just way too cool. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't hit subscribe already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you did, because it definitely encourages me to make more videos. So thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.